Mm, mm, hmm? Princess, why are you still awake? Yeah, I know, I get it. It's not easy to fall asleep under these circumstances. But you're not even trying. You're just staring at the sky. Um, yes, the night sky on this planet is beautiful. The twin moons make it even more incredible. But it doesn't change anything. We are going to run out of the food we brought from the ship soon. So, starting tomorrow, we'll have to find food ourselves. And you need to be well rested for that, my lady. Why are they taking so long to find us? Um, it's not all that surprising, you know. We crashed 2 weeks after leaving your home, and our sleep space engine was the most powerful one. So, considering we've only been standing here for a week, I think we still have to wait at least another week. Certainly more. Yes, exactly. Because their ships have less powerful engines, and they don't even know exactly when we crashed, or if we crashed somewhere. So they will have to search each possible place, or planet where we might have ended up. It could take some time. Of course they will find us. You're the princess of one of the most important clans in the galaxy. They won't stop looking until they do. All we have to do is survive until then. But what if they never find us? If that were to happen, though the chances are very, very low, I suppose we'd have to live here. What do you mean? Look at what I've built in just 1 week. If we had to stay here for years, we could build a real castle in no time. We built it. Alright, princess. You're right. You helped me a lot. Until you got poisoned by that strange plant. Oh, sorry, my lady. I did not mean to laugh about you. But really, don't worry. We are not going to spend the rest of our lives here. Hmm? Oh no, princess. I'm sorry. I was just joking. You really did help. It's not your fault if you touched this stupid flower. I probably would have touched it myself at some point. And we still have some equipment that survived the crash. Thanks to that, situations like this aren't that big of an issue. No, of course you're not useless. Is that what's bothering you? Is that why you can't sleep? I can't let you think that. Come here. Yeah, I know, you're supposed to be the one giving orders, but my job is to take care of you, and sometimes that means taking a few liberties. What would your clan chief say if she heard about this? If I tell her what you just said and how you're feeling right now, she will definitely agree with me, and you know that. So, come here, princess. Just sit next to me. Stop asking questions and just come here. There you go. Is it inappropriate for a servant? Well, I'm not speaking as your servant right now, my lady. or at least not just as your servant. I am also speaking as your friend. If these thoughts are what's keeping you from sleeping, then I need to remind you how amazing you are, princess. Yes, you are. I became your servant precisely because of that. We were, what, 8 years old when we met the first time. I wasn't promised for much of a future on that garbage planet. But you didn't care where I came from. Yes, you were only 8 years old, but even then, most nobles that age were, and still are, well, you know. But you spoke to me so naturally. Honestly, I was kinda impressed. I instantly liked you. And then you decided to make me your servant, giving me a better life in a much better place. Yeah, being a servant isn't always better, sure. It depends on who you serve and where. But in my case, being your servant has been far better than the life I would have had if you'd left me there. You know, don't be so hard on yourself. I am your servant and my job is to take care of you, but you've always thought about my well-being as well. You're not like the other arrogant nobles. Your clan actually isn't like others. That's why I followed you when we were kids. And I have never regretted. And I don't regret it at all. Nope, not even for a second. Why would I? Sure, you make mistakes sometimes. I can't say you don't, but nobody is perfect. And even if you're not perfect, you're much more closer to perfection than to being useless, if you want my opinion. No, I really mean it. I've been your servant since we were children. I've seen you working hard, never complaining, always helping others whenever you called. And when you couldn't, you were more upset about it than anyone else. You have to know this. You've always done well, and you still are. You deserve to rest, to take some time for yourself. I know this situation isn't exactly a vacation, but since we're stuck here, why not acting like we're just camping or something like that? Yes, it might sound a bit silly, but I think you really need it. And no matter what we do, they won't find us any faster. So let's just try to relax, okay? You haven't done anything wrong, I promise. Don't worry about it. And really, nobody thinks you're a burden. I just know that's how your clan is. They love you. You are kind to everyone and always think about their happiness. I can guarantee you, everyone believes you'll be a great queen. And so do I. Of course, me too, princess. No one knows you better than I do. Like I said, I followed you since we were children. And I will always be here for you. Just like you've always been here for me. That's what friends do. And look around, this place is quite beautiful and really peaceful. We've encountered animals, but none of them seems dangerous. In a certain way, we're kinda lucky. We won't struggle to find food and we have water. Let's just make the best of it together, alright? You know, I've always admired you. You're strong, you have so many responsibilities, and you work so hard. My job is easy compared to yours. You're so incredibly kind and beautiful. Ever since I met you, you've been my light. Maybe being a servant is supposed to be tough, but when I wake up, I'm happy to serve you. Thanks to that, I get to be with you, see all your strengths and your flaws. But everything about you makes me love my days as your servant. I think I can say I'm happy thanks to you. Uh, I, I got carried away. I shouldn't have said all of that. It was inappropriate. I'm sorry, my lady. Oh, no, no, I really meant it. At this point in time, I just say it. I hope it won't make the rest of our vacation awkward, but alright. Princess, I love you. I mean, really love you. Could you say something? I, I don't know what to do now. Listen, I know I'm just your servant and you're a princess, soon to be a queen, so if... What? You... You love me too? Really? I don't know what to say. And you're so good at kissing. But will this really be okay? I mean, like I said, you're a princess, and in 6 months you'll be a queen. If we're not still here, of course. We will worry about it after our vacation. You're right. Well, I think you will be able to sleep now, won't you? Yeah, me too. This will probably be the best night of my life. Yes, of course. Let's sleep close to each other. That's it. Good night.